Big Boy TV, sitting here with the legendary one and only Mr. George Lopez, man. George, first off, man, thank you for stopping by.
Of course.
You know, Big Boy TV is still at the radio station. We just
Big Boy TV.
We just do a different wall.
All
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is what's going down, man. I'm going to do a thing with you, George, called Gimme 5.
All right.
Now, these will be it's 5 questions. All I need you to do is keep it real.
Okay.
They're going to be a little, we're going to dig in a little bit,
All right.
okay? All righty now, George. George Lopez, the comedian that we see on the stage now.
Yeah.
Polished, perfected. We know when we go there. I told you how I almost died at, I blacked out at one of your shows.
Yes,
My
sir.
sister thought she was going to have a heart attack at one of your shows. What is the worst you've ever bombed on stage?
Oh, man. I was in D.C. This was probably in the early 90s.
shit.
I was doing this big event, like a Hispanic event. There was probably 3,500 people in this ballroom.
Did you think like, man, it's my people out there. This gonna kill?
Well, it was such a big place that it was hard to get people's attention.
Oh.
And back then, all those things are hard to do because they serve dinner and then people are eating
Clink, clink, clink,
and
clink,
people
clink,
are going around. So this is great. I went up there and I started into some stuff and it wasn't working. It wasn't working. But I forgot that I had to introduce a priest who would do like a blessing, an invocation.
Right.
So the father went up after me and then said some words and got laughs, like a couple of laughs. I think he was making fun of me. And in the paper it said that the father was funnier than I was. And well, I warmed him up, but it was rough.
Does that send you back to the lab to write? Was it the same material that killed other places?
No,
though?
it's just it's just one of those things. Those events are always like that. It's not a comedy.
Like, you
club,
gotta
and
bomb, though.
You the only way to get good
Yeah.
is to be bad.
Because I get people, George, that say, man, you should do stand up. But I don't want to. The bomb is like,
When I would eat it, I would try to go back to the hotel or wherever I was staying and take a shower like as quickly as I could.
Scrub it off of
to
you?
get it off you.
Damn,
But there were
man.
some bad nights. Listen, all comedians have had bad nights, but it hurts. When you're out there and you're by yourself.
Yeah.
It really does. Like, you gotta, like boxers. You lose a fight, everybody's watching.
and that's
you get your ass kicked.
immediate. You know what I'm
And it's
saying? Like, the
immediate.
laugh is immediate. And I'm pretty sure that puts you on a high. And if a bomb is immediate, that's got to be like.
But all of those things you learn, all those bombs you learn from to make you better, so that if you ever
Do
run
you
into
feel
it
like you
again-
can't bomb now?
I can pull it out. I
Yeah.
can put it together.
Yeah.
it's a lot of hours. Like a pilot, I
I
got
think
thousands of hours.
you got your flying hours in. What is George Lopez's favorite curse word? If you could only use one curse word for the rest of your life.
I think I would believe it would be motherfucker.
Really though?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck is one of the that's the
is
same
one
thing
thing.
that Jennifer Lopez said, man. Like, you could use it so many ways. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Look at this motherfucker.
Right.
Then
Who's this motherfucker?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. It could be a term of endearment, like, hey, you my motherfucker.
Yep.
Or it could be like, hey, get
Get
motherfucker.
this motherfucker out of here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let's believe that.
For a comedian, the best compliment you can get is if somebody walks up to you and says,
You're a funny motherfucker.
That's it.
Exactly.
Warren Beatty.
And that you are.
Warren Beatty told me at a party.
He said you're a
Walked
funny
up to me and said,
motherfucker?
You're a funny motherfucker.
And that you are, bro. Do you still hear those compliments, George?
Oh yeah, you hear it
Okay.
every once in a while. You hear more, because of social media. You hear more negative.
Really?
But it's really just people just
Right.
hating
Which they
day.
Oh yeah. They got to do their job.
Yeah.
Your job is to make us laugh. Their job is
Is
to
to do that, yes.
create hate.
24 hours
Now,
a day.
George Lopez, is it true that you had to put hands on Carlos Mencia before?
That was a long time ago. That I did.
He stole a joke or something? What
1990.
happened?
They just stole one joke. It was a bit of a he did an HBO thing and it had quite
Your
a bit
material?
of material. So it was a long time ago, 93.
Right,
It was
right.
Over 20 years ago.
So was it like, hey, you stole my joke, or was it like, did you really have? Was it physical?
It was a physical.
I heard that. Did you get him?
One time.
Yeah,
Long time ago.
it
Long
was-
time ago.
Right? Have your fighting skills got better or worse since then?
Well, they're all lawyers involved now. So
Oh,
you
okay.
can't put
Oh,
hands-
yeah.
You can't put hands on anybody.
Yeah. But
They're
you
just waiting.
But if I were to say in this corner, and what I would say, is your hand in victory with the Carlos
yes,
Mencia?
of
Oh,
course.
okay. All righty. Cool in the game. Now, I go to your shows.
Yeah.
And I don't hear people really heckle George Lopez.
Right.
But if you were to be heckled, how do you deal with the hecklers? You know what I'm saying? Does it happen at a George Lopez show?
It's fun. It's funny. Everybody has hecklers. People that either get too drunk.
You have a
or
heckle
get,
story?
Get too Oh yeah, I was in Las Vegas and this guy was heckling me in the front row, and
How long ago?
Oh shit, 25 years.
Okay,
probably
okay.
20 long time ago, and he's heckling and he had a port wine stain over his eyes. I guess that's what it's called. Where it was
like the discoloration.
It was like yeah.
Yeah.
So he was talking, and I really didn't look at him closely, and then he was heckling with a port wine stain.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Listen, man, if I had a port wine stain, I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't
Hell
be
yeah.
And
Hurt people. His job was to come and say
there was
something.
something back there called DD7, and DD7 would take any stain out. So I told him to go get some DD7, and we'd take it. But I mean, there's a lot of
George.
But one year. You do like your New Year's resolutions, and you say, from this point forward, zero tolerance.
Right.
So zero tolerance.
On hecklers? Hey, dude, I remember I was at a show of yours one night, George, and this lady said something, and George, you tore her ass up. You know, and I wish I could remember what it was, but you repeated what it was. It was a white lady at the show. And you tore her ass up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's been a few of them.
Yeah, we were at the Gibson, man. And
They're soldiers, man. You're like,
she paid dearly. She had good
warriors.
seats too.
Yeah, she was in the front row.
My God, she had good seats because you could see her.
Yeah.
And you let her ass have it. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
Soldiers.
All righty, now George, you're on a raft.
Yes.
You're in the middle of the ocean. You see two people floating in the ocean.
Yeah.
You can only pull up one.
Yes.
All righty.
Yeah.
You look in the ocean. You see Gabriel Iglesias.
Yep.
And you see Eric Estrada.
Boom.
Who do you pull up, and who do you let drown?
I would pull up Gabriel Iglesias.
I heard that. What if you see?
It'd be tough.
Right.
I don't know if I probably
But your intentions
I
were
would try
to pull them up.
Yeah.
Your intentions were, all right, you're on that same raft. You look in the ocean. You see Donald Sterling, and you see Eric Estrada. Who do you pull up, and who do you let drown?
I pull up. Oh my God. That's a good one.
Hey, man, that shit is to the bone marrow.
I was like, oh my God.
Jennifer Lopez said this, man. She said, I would let both them motherfuckers drown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, both those motherfuckers.
Yeah, there it is, man. George Lopez, man. I love you. Give me 5, my brother. There it is, man. George Lopez, Big Boy TV. Enjoy. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Hello.